Okay, now we have a beautiful story to teach us what the damage of Maitzi Shemra is. We were learning before, Zois Tairetz HaMetzayra, Maitzi Shemra, right? Yeah. So we're going to learn what is the difference. We learned a little bit about Lashon Hara, and now we're going to learn a little bit of what is the damage, the problem of Maitzi Shemra disparaging someone else. What is the problem of disparagement? So we have an idea like this, that there was a storekeeper that was in the time before that they had hechsherim. Yeah. Right? So I knew, Ernie, you have a nice store, and I know you're an Erlich Yid, and I would go into your store and I would buy from you because I knew you were a nice guy. So and I could trust you. So I would go into your store, and that's how we did it. Right. You knew me, I knew you, and that's how people did business before they had this idea of hechsherim, right? Right. So there's an Erlich Yid, and he has a store, and he's running. He does everything correctly. He's an honest, righteous guy, and he does the right thing. And meanwhile, one day this a guy comes in, a guy comes in, a merchant, and he wants to sell him some non-kosher food. Yeah. And the guy explains to him, you could mix this in to your kosher food, and it'll lower your costs, and you'll make more profit. Yeah. She says, I'm not interested. Get away. Go away. I don't want to talk. I'm not interested in this. And he keeps bothering him. He's hacking him and shining. Meanwhile, there's some kids that come into the store. And they see that they're doing business with this guy. And they see he has non-kosher food on the counter. So one of the kids saw this. He said, oh, terrible. So what did he do? He went out, and he told other people that they don't trust this storekeeper because he has non-kosher food. You can't trust him. And the word spread and spread and spread because he buys from a guy. But he buys from a guy. He buys from a guy. So what happened? Over time, less and less people came to the man's store until he had almost no business at all. And he had to close his store. So what happened? He closed the store. And then a couple of months later, the guy comes back, and the guy looks and sees the store's closed. It happened to be that those same kids walked by at that time. So the kid said to him, oh, you're back. You want to sell him more non-kosher food, huh? Yeah. You want to sell him non-kosher. The guy says, you tippish? What? You're tippish? What do you mean? I never sold him anything. I tried to sell him. He never would buy anything from me. I never sold him anything. Yeah. I wanted to sell him, but he never would buy anything from me. So the kid said, you mean he never sold any of your product? No! Yeah. The kid got petrified. He was petrified. What he did, he realized he disparaged the company, this man in his store, and he caused him a tremendous mighty shemra. So he went quickly to the house. He knew where this person lived. He knocked on the door, and he begged him. He said, please forgive me. Please forgive me for what I did wrong. Please forgive me. I didn't realize that you weren't buying it. The guy was only trying to sell you the non-kosher things. I thought you were selling it, and that's why I did that.
You were buying it, right, yeah.
So the man said to me, I'll tell you what. Dude, go home and bring me back a pillow. I want you to bring me a pillow, a feather pillow. Yeah. Bring me a feather pillow. So he said, okay, fine. He ran home, and he got a pillow. Yeah. And he says to the boy, let's go up to the roof. We're going up to the roof. Let's go take a walk up to the roof. So he says, okay, we'll go up to the roof. He takes the pillow, and he brings a knife, and he cuts open the feather pillow, the pillowcase. Yeah. And he shakes the pillows out all over the yard. He shakes all the feathers out all over the yard. Yeah. So the man says to the boy, he says, okay, now do me a favor. I want you to go downstairs now and collect all of the feathers. So the boy says, how can I collect all of the feathers? They're all over the place. Yeah. So he says, that's what you did to me. He says, that's what you did to me. By you making this mighty shemra, by you going out there and you speaking and chirping all your nonsense about what I was doing, you were spreading all these feathers out. It's impossible to collect them back. Yeah. And he understood how terrible the thing is. And now we understand how terrible when someone speaks Lashon Hara is, and especially mighty shemra, that a person can't take it back because who knows where it went. Yeah. You don't know where it went. You don't know who it affected or how it will affect somebody else. Okay, nice, good. Everyone understand the story? So that's the severity of mighty shemra we see in a beautiful story like that.